It might be easy to dismiss the idea of laziness from our culture because we work all the time, right? I mean, how many of us work long hours and don't have time to spend with our family or go on vacation? We're putting in overtime. We're working 2 jobs. We're not lazy, right? I think in a proper sense, that's probably true. Like we're putting in time. We have a certain work ethic. Certainly that's not laziness. But I think what we forget is that our life consists of more than the work that we call our employment. There are so many other things that God has called us to work on. The Lutherans call this vocation. You can call it basically whatever you want. But the idea is that you have a whole bunch of things for which you are responsible and about which you ought not be lazy. It may not be that you are completely lazy, but that there might be aspects of your life where you are lazy. I simply think about the amount of time that people in our world spend medicating themselves with alcohol or drugs or, well, a half-hour TV program or 7 as you binge it on Netflix to make the pain go away for a little while. Because they don't actually want to work in this world. They want to escape this world. And their job, the thing that they call their work, is just earning enough money so that they can escape for a little while. Work is engaging the world, is realizing that the world is messed up. It is corrupt. It is hard to work in. But working hard in that world is going to produce wisdom. Every time you search for an escape, every time you try to get away, that's laziness. And I think our culture is far more infected with that than we care to admit. I know that I am. How many times do I want to finish my work and then just knock off for a couple hours and do something that's absolutely pointless? Trying to convince myself that maybe it has some merit or some value for my life. When really, if I would not do those things, I would not be any worse off. To give you an example, I love documentaries. And documentaries have this way of convincing you that you're doing something important. You're learning about history or something like this. And I'm not saying that watching documentaries is sinful, but very often, for me, I probably could be doing something more productive or just as productive than watching a documentary. But what I want to do is I want to escape my life for a little while. I don't want to put the hard work in of watching another YouTube video of a lecture to learn something that's actually valuable for other people that I'm around, or reading a book so that I can understand the great thoughts, or cleaning my house, or organizing things in my garage, or actually putting in extra hours at my real job to serve people in my congregation. It's just laziness. Maybe you can see that in your life also. Times where you're just trying to escape. You're just trying to get away. You're just trying to not feel what you feel. I understand it. This world is painful. And there's so much about this world that we wish would rather not be. But what the Bible is telling us is that the only way that you are going to be wise, the only way you're going to live a fulfilled life in this world is once you own that under the umbrella of the gospel. If you know that Jesus has redeemed this world, that this world matters, and that he is going to restore this world at the end of time, then the work that you put in has a different meaning. It has more significance. And therefore, you can do it without being lazy or trying to escape it. That's how to grow up.